Hey tubers, and welcome back to another video review and installation. This one featuring the recent release from Rivarossi, the GE U25C HO Scale. First impressions are very favorable, and as I've had time to spend with the locomotive, dismantling it, taking it apart and putting it through its paces, I'd probably say it's one of the finest diesel locomotives that's been released in the last 15 years for a variety of reasons. One of which is on the exterior, the paint itself is nearly perfectly applied in even coats. The first unit, this Burlington CB&Q unit, exemplifies almost perfect paint application. Paint is opaque and very thin, and then some of the details, in fact nearly all of the details, are metal. So the handrails here, ladders, all of these see-through grills, as well as all the steps, and even one of the finer points that I noticed right here on the front, with all of these stanchions, this little chain right here on the front and rear pilots are metal, and then you have superb detailing underneath along the trucks as far as speed lines, brake rigging. In the two samples that I have right here, I went over them with a fine-tooth comb, and I could not find a misplaced or out of sort detail on either locomotive. So that's kind of a rarity in today's model railroading industry, to have perfect units coming out. Both units are equipped with sound. The soundboards are from ESU. They are the 21-pin select variety, and they mount on top of a motherboard inside the locomotive. Both units feature outstanding lighting control. The LEDs ramp up and down in a nice speed. They're not an instant on and off type of scenario. So ESU and Rivarossi did a fine job on getting together and getting those small details right. The mechanism on the locomotive is superb. These are not our father's Rivarossi's. Rivarossi a couple of years ago went through a change, I believe, in ownership, and they have taken the technology that they've been applying over in Europe for a number of years in the locomotives over there, which were of high quality, and have now brought this to the North American market. So hats off to Rivarossi. As I say, my own opinion is that these are probably some of the finest diesels made, as I say, in the last 15 years, whether it be plastic or brass. Sound is superb. One custom change that I did is to the front unit here, and I replaced the existing speaker. These come with a single speaker, and I put two of the mini supersonics in there. I thought that the only shortcoming, or one of two shortcomings, was that the locomotive speaker enclosure is too small. Kind of sounds too high pitched. If the enclosure had been larger, you would have gotten a nicer, richer, robust sound. So I thought that maybe I could put a couple of those mini supersonics in there. They fit no problem, with no modification at all to the interior of the locomotive, and they provide a nice, rich sound. Another area that I thought that the locomotive fell short in were the couplers. It's not a reason to not buy the locomotive. Trust me, it's a gorgeous locomotive. But the couplers are a PIA, and it took me about 10 minutes of fiddling around to get the couplers back in their boxes, seated, and other than that, though, guys, I'd give this a locomotive really a spot on 98 out of 100 score. Kudos to Rivarossi. So let's fire them up. We'll put them through their paces. I haven't done anything to the locomotives as far as programming. These are stock, straight up, and enough of me blabbering on, guys. Here we go. Let's give these guys a run through. Again, to recap, superb paint, superb sound, fantastic motor control. You can see there in that last little sequence, speed step 1, and that's with no fiddling to the decoder. That's straight out of the box. Of big diesel power during the, I think these came out in the 60s, and these lasted on most railroads for at least a good 20 to 25 year span, I think. So anyways, guys, Rivarossi is going to be releasing a whole new series of U25Cs and new paint schemes here this fall, if they're not already out. So we'll post them up on the website back at tonystrains.com. Come on over, give us a visit. Any comments, leave below. Thanks for watching. Later, guys.